Hello again, and welcome back to our exploration of surface runoff. In our first episode, we learned that runoff is important for supplying water. However, when water runs over some surfaces, it can pick up pollutants, as seen in this graphic. When a heavy rain falls on fertilized fields or roads that have been salted, water will carry these particles to bigger water bodies. Urban areas are a really big source of polluted runoff because there are a lot of impervious surfaces. When pollutants reach bodies of water, this can have negative effects on things that depend on water to survive. This includes us. One way we can reduce the amount of pollution that reaches water sources is by creating riparian zones. Instead of defining what a riparian zone is, I encourage you to build your own definition as I explain how they help to reduce pollution. So let's say that there's a lemon farmer in Santa Barbara, and they want to grow the best lemons in the county. How do they go about doing this? In order for their trees to produce the best lemons, the trees need lots of nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus. These nutrients can be supplied through the use of fertilizer. Right after they apply the fertilizer, let's say a really big rain comes. This causes a lot of the fertilizer to be picked up in surface runoff. Luckily, the farmer did not plant right next to a stream, however, so the water must go through an area with native trees and brush before reaching the local stream. This area is the riparian zone. So what happens to the water in the riparian zone? All of the plants slow the water down, causing some of the water to be absorbed into the ground. Once in the ground, plants can absorb the water and fertilizer through their roots. Water that is not absorbed will eventually flow into the stream as groundwater. If you were to compare a sample of water before it entered the riparian zone and after it left, you would see that many of the pollutants, in this case fertilizer, had been removed by the plants. Therefore, riparian zones are just one example of ways we can prevent runoff pollution. Thanks for joining me as we investigated surface runoff.